No, she's not going to come over today. Every time I normally film, this one comes over. Right, this is Apollo. And goes with Apollo. Are you ready for it? Oh, you are going to come and see me. Come on then. So, Apollo is my rising 3-year-old. Obviously, she loves Adam way much more than she loves me. But Apollo is out of Langallers King's Manor. Obviously, she's... Don't be a sod. Come here. Wait, dipshit. She goes by a lot of names. Now, Apollo is only obviously a baby, but she is a very big baby now. Compared to the little thing I brought home near enough a year ago, just over a year ago, she is growing into a lovely little man with some temperamental issues. But we don't talk about your temperamental issues, do we? Because your father says you haven't got any when you have. So she is a typical chestnut mare. She's a thoroughbred cross Irish sports horse. Now, I love my thoroughbreds. Sue me. I absolutely love them. Love thoroughbreds, love thoroughbred crosses. I always have. I've always had something either at the riding school that I used to ride at or at a personal loan. I've always had something that's had thoroughbred in it. No idea why, I just love thoroughbreds. So Appy here was actually planned. She was planned to come. She was meant to be my third horse and my last horse. That was the plan. Hi, Dad.
Hi.
How's the fencing going?
Put it down.
How bad is it all broken?
Not bad.
Not much. Stand up, Apollo, or your head collar's going on. There we go. Put it down now. Stand. Ah! Work it, work. Stand, Appy. Good girl. So obviously, as with Apollo, she was meant to be my third and last horse, at least for a long time. Oh, come here. Come here. So with her, the goals are obviously very, very, very simple. We want to get her up and lightly back. Obviously, she is only rising 3. So just long lining, walking out on the roads, getting her used to, it's all right. I know, you don't like that bit, do you? Don't like the brush on that bit for some reason. Getting her used to a lot of different things, farm machinery, pretty much introducing her to all scary stuff. Now, Apollo is my second youngster I brought, obviously, you know why. But she is the second youngster we brought. If you don't know why Apollo came, I obviously sent Tripper to studs, as I've explained, and came home with Apollo. Now, Apollo, again, did not have a name. She had her show name, which is Langallers King's Impulse. And if you don't stand still, Impulse, your freaking head collar's going on, so stand up. And we, well technically I, because she's mine, I called her Apollo. Now the reason for calling her Apollo is I absolutely love Greek mythology. And if you know Greek mythology, Apollo was the sun god. It was never proven. I'm going to put your head collar on. Because you're being twit, and I want you here. Head collar. The look. It was never proven that Apollo, the sun god, was a god or a goddess. Now, I did major in Greek mythology history, and even though we measured it, and I did obviously do it, it was never proven. It was just, he was a male, that was it. Now some philosophers, if you do know, were obviously all male. But me being me, she looked like an Apollo. And I tried a lot of names with her, okay? A lot. We tried a hell of a load of names that we thought would suit her. Don't do that. Just because you don't like the shoving blade, knock it off. A load of names that we thought might suit her. And one day, I was playing around in the school with her, and I just shouted Apollo. I can't remember when, I think it was like her second week here. I shouted Apollo. And she looked at me. And that's where she got her name, Apollo. So she is called obviously Appy, Impulse. When she's being naughty, her full name is used, which she hates. Doesn't any child hate their full name being used? But with her, especially because she's a baby, obviously I want manners, but I also want her to show respect. Now, Apollo is obviously going to be Adam's girl. She absolutely loves Adam. And I brought Apollo before Adam and I were together. Or when Adam and I got together. Good girl. We obviously brought him up to the yard and he fell in love with Apollo. And he's done a lot with her. Good girl. Son. And she's best behaved with Adam sometimes than she is with me. So that bond casing actually works to an advantage. So she will behave, but she shows she's more of a man's horse than a woman's horse. Now Adam wants to event her when she's older. Good girl, well done. He wants to event. He hates dressage already, because I put him on tricks and tried to teach him dressage. Probably not my finest moment, but he is an adrenaline person, hence the bikes. But with Apollo, we're taking it nice and slow and easy. She, again, the same as Dixie and Tricker, has been put on the rotor for the physio, back. Ooh, she says I like that. Back, massage therapy. She's been put on all of it. And obviously, if she needs shoes in the somewhat near future, then she will have shoes on. She is obviously Adam's baby, and that makes her very special, doesn't it? All my horses are special, so don't take it that way. They're all special to me, all in different ways. Be good now, please. Good man. Yeah, I'm coming this side, good girl. Right now, Apollo looks the way she does because she is on a growing spurt. I will weigh her in a little bit anyway. Right. No, you go down to school tomorrow, you do. Don't you? Hey? Hey? Oh, my beautiful girl. My absolute beautiful girl, aren't you? Hey? We love them absolutely dearly. Go back. Good girl. Well done. So everything we do with Apollo in the stable, we also incorporate with Apollo down at the school. Goals of her is to hopefully have her out by the end of season as well, doing a little bit of in-hand showing, but if not, we will take her to the quieter ones in the winter, just to give her that experience of a show atmosphere and obviously see how she copes with it all. She's never really been away from her friends, so all she's known since she's been here is Dixie and Tricker, And then Star came along. So Star is her best friend. They're always together in the field. But yeah, goals with her is hopefully have an actual event horse I can event when she's old enough and trained enough. And then obviously, maybe have a little baby out of her, depending on what Adam says. But very happy with my baby Apollo. So with her, I'm just letting her off in case she wants to throw some bucks in. But otherwise, I'm just letting her look at everything. Good girl! Good girl, Apollo. And obviously I can see her movement. Rather than her being on the circle, I can watch how she walks. Tricks that pole nice. How she responds. Away from the gate. Happy. There we go. Good girl. She said, Mum, look at me. Happy. Good girl. What? Good girl. Obviously, I don't want to be caught by the back legs at all. That's not in my eye. But just being able to see her move. Don't you go and roll in that school. See her move. Obviously, chestnut. Why I picked a chestnut, I don't know. Thank you. Happy. Good girl. That's nice. But it's just nice to see her move and see what kind of temperament. Happy. Apollo. There we go. See what kind of temperament she's got. So I'm just going to let her look at everything. Apollo. Let's go. Come on. Apollo. Kind of gives you some insight of what she's going to be like to break in. Apollo! Look at that movement. Ah, 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 ah. Whoa! Good girl. Whoa! Whoa! Good girl, Happy. Good girl. Oh. Hey, hey, hey. No. That's what I don't like about her, is when she does that. Happy, come here then. Good girl. You're going to scare yourself. Now she's blown off some steam. Might be able to get something with her. Back off. Back off. Good girl. You understand that command. Good girl. Walk on. And you understand that one. Walk on. Good girl. Walk on, Apollo. Wait. Good girl. The girls with Affy again. Quite simple. Just bring her on, reduce her. Back up. Good girl. Well done. Right. Walk on. Bring her on and produce. Walk on. Not over the top of me. I don't like that behaviour, and you know I don't. Just because the others are up at the barn, don't. Obviously, good girl, look at you. Obviously, get her used to. Is that hurting your face? Come here then. Is it flicking you up in the eye? There. Now it's not flicking, now you've got no excuse. Bring on, produce into eventing. Obviously, Adam doesn't like dressage, whereas I do. So I'll do the dressage phases, and Adam will do the other stuff. Whoa. Good girl. Now she's going to be a big, big mare. Look at the size of her already for only a 2-year-old. Dixie was half this size at Apollo's age. So for a 2-year-old, this is actually quite good. Get. Now get on. There we go. So obviously I don't want that behaviour, but I do want her to have some respect with me. Good girl. That was good. Good girl. Oh, it's only cows. You're not scared of them. You're just a baby. Aren't you? We're being a big baby. Are we being a big baby? So again, with her, and forwards. I just want that respect. I don't want her in my space. Back off. I just want some respect. Hey. Back, back, back. My space. Good girl. Now forwards. I want that way. Not your way, my way. Thank you. Good girl. So I want the inside eye. Good girl. You can still shake and move. Go on. Good girl. But obviously this rain, I have to just keep my eyes on her. Good girl. See, she's learnt that bit. So she's learnt to take, she can come to me when I've lowered my body pressure and my body language. But obviously I won't stand for bad behaviour. Good girl. So she's learnt that, backing off down to the tree. Are we really going to call? Dixie! Wait. Thank you. Now you're here. Hey. Good girl. Well done. Good. Good girl. You're learning that, aren't you? Good girl. Well done. Good girl. So I don't reward with treats, I reward with scratches. Good. Nice and calm. Good girl. We do it this side, please. Good girl. Well done. Nice and calm. I'm going to let her walk out. Good girl. So when she does a send-off like that, I'm really happy with her. I'll drop. I'll leave her alone. As long as she doesn't come into my space, I'll leave her alone. And obviously stays where I put her. Well, aha, no. Thank you. I want you to stop there. Stand. Good girl. So that for today is Apollo's training over and out with.